So we've seen both acts. Which one? Let's just pick out. First of all, Thomas. Let's unmute you a second. Let's chat with you. Which one do you like best? I mean, which like juggling wise and performance wise? Have you got any initial thoughts there?
You have to go Gatto on this.
Yeah, but the thing is, Willie, he did 10 rings and 8 clubs, and Gatto did less objects. So.
Yeah, but I don't care.
Oh, like, right, okay.
I feel like there's such a big discrepancy like between doing 4 and 5 balls on stage as opposed to doing 8 and 9 balls on stage.
Yeah.
It's like I feel like for a mass audience, that the number hot take doesn't really matter as much.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm actually wanting to do the workshop with these people, because weirdly enough, I've picked it's like a natural experiment in some ways that there's both of these people are doing like super high level of juggling here. You know, they've got like 9 rings, 10 rings and stuff. And the reason why I actually use these, not just because Willie is trying to copy Anthony Gatto and doing a credible job with the juggling, not so much with the performance, but it's because both of these guys, their character on stage is, look at me, I'm the best juggler in the world. Now you have to be really, really good at being the best juggler in the world to pull off the character, look at me, I'm the best juggler in the world. In my show, I can't do that. Like, I can't just pretend to be the best juggler in the world because, people can see through that I'm just not the best juggler in the world. But the great thing about this workshop is that is kind of like a very neutral kind of performance style. If you just take away I'm the best juggler in the world, it's sort of like, look at me, I'm doing tricks. There's no story here. There's no other character except I'm the best juggler in the world. So that's why I like comparing these two, because we can remove all story and we can remove character and we can remove like considerations of like lighting design and interesting props, although they're interesting props, but they're just sort of like balls, clubs, rings, and making those things interesting. So yeah, even though you say numbers don't matter, in this case, that's actually one of the reasons why I'm using this, is because these are the highest numbers people perform on stage. But yeah, what do you think? There's like diminishing returns after a while, I guess, isn't there?
I don't think it's diminishing returns, but I feel like once you get to a certain level, like once you get to like 7, it's less about how many you can do, because you've kind of established, look, you're a great juggler, we know.
Yeah.
But then the audience wants something a little bit more, and that's where presence comes in.
Yeah.
Like Anthony, he was fully, like, his legs never stopped moving.
Yeah.
He could stay planted, but he always did these little foot taps, and you saw at the beginning he had this persona of like, he played with his cuffs and then his collar, and he kept that kind of like ticker motif going throughout, and it gave him this sort of like commedia presence.
Okay, let's go back. You say at the start. Let's go right back to the very start.